Hello everyone, have you ever seen how they study the very small parts of cells?
Assalamualaikum
Assalamualaikum
warahmatullahi
warahmatullahi.
wabarakatuh.
We are here
We are here
to show
to
you
show
our
you
presentation
our presentation of the one of the methods of studying cell itself, which was called
fractionation.
fractionation.
Next, please.
Next, please.
First thing first, allow us to introduce ourselves, starting from our friends.
Me to introduce myself. My name is Naya Firdananda, the last digit of the study number 1795.
My name is
Farhantio.
Farhantio Yuto Pratama with my last digit of number is 016.
And I am Kurata Ayun Elsham, 3 last digit 071.
And I am Estana with last digit name 1, 3, and 5. So guys, the definition of fraction from Albert 2015 is the laboratory technique to separate cell components based on physical and biochemical process, size, density, and solubility, and also involves breaking open cells like cell lysis, using centrifugation to isolate organization and macromolecules, allowing to study function of organelles independently from the whole cell. And the purpose of vaccination first is to isolate the analysis-specific cell components, helps understand roles in cellular function and disease, and also allows study of organelles in purified form.
Now, this is the each step how this process was done in itself.
Next, please.
Next, please.
The first
The
step
first step is homogenization.
in these steps,
In these
the
steps,
cell or
the cell or
open,
tissue will be broken into
whether
suspension,
it is through
whether it is through mechanically or chemically.
this
This
process
process
will result
will
in
result
a cellular
in a
component
cellular component in
homogeneity.
solution called homogeneous. Next, please.
The next step is
The
called
next step is
centrifugation.
called
After
centrifugation.
undergoing
After undergoing
homogenization,
homogenization, the
that has
homogeneous
been
that has
produced
been
will
produced
undergo
will undergo a process known as
centrifugation.
centrifugation.
In this process,
In this process,
the homogeneous
the
will be
homogeneous will be placed into a tub
before being
before being
head
spun at
speed
head
until
speed until
sediment
sediment
form
began
out
to
of the
form out
solution.
of the solution.
Through this
Through
process,
this process, the cellular
can
component
be further
can be further
isolated from
isolated
any
from any
organelles or
organelles or other
molecules, so
molecules
that
so
this
that
higher
this higher
fraction can be
fraction can be
analyzed much
analyzed
more
much
clearly.
more clearly.
Okay, now I will explain about differential centrifugation. This differential centrifugation is a technique to separate subcellular components based on their size and density by spinning the homogenate at increasing centrifugal force. Next. The principle is quite simple. Large and heavier component will pellet at lower speed, will smaller ones need higher speed to sediment. Next. For example, when we centrifuge at a low speed, we obtain nuclei and large debris. At medium speed, mitochondria, lysosome, and peroxisome will pellet. Then, with high speed, we can collect microsomes, such a fragment of endoplasmic reticulum and Golgi apparatus. Finally, the cytosol and soluble protein remain in the supernatant. Next. So, different centrifugation allow researchers to isolate specific organelle and study their function individually.
Okay, so the applications of fractionation is going to take us back to the purpose of fractionation, which is to isolate and analyze specific cell components to help understand roles in cellular function and disease, allow study of organelles in purified form, enables analysis of biochemical pathways, enzyme activities, molecular interactions, and to play a key major in discoveries. Next, the details based on the purpose is First one, the examples of the application is the isolation of ribosomes from karyotype using ultracentrifugation, which allowed researchers to analyze ribosomal RNA and proteins separately, leading to insights into protein synthesis. Next one is the fractionation of lysosomes help identify deficiencies in specific enzymes, leading to the understanding of lysosomal storage disorders such as Tay-Sachs disease. And then what to it is are the examples of the applications, push journals and articles. Okay, thank you very much, guys. And that's all. How we can study the organelle of cells is from fractionation of cells.
That's all.
And that's all from
Thank you.
our team. Thank you very much. And let's just say,
Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.